Hi, Gino with today's thought, and today we return to a subject that I talk about every so often, which is, well, I'm kind of a rare bird, but not so rare, or not as rare every day as we're going to see in what I'm going to share today, but I'm a Jewish voter who votes Republican. I'm a conservative Jewish voter, and I am very much in the minority, but, well, Donald Trump gave a speech Thursday. You're seeing this on a Monday, but he spoke before the Israeli American Council, and in one of the things that he mentioned, the subject was anti-Semitism. It was a great speech too, but he mentioned that when he ran for president in 2016, he got only 20% of the Jewish vote, and in 2020 he got only 24% of the Jewish vote. Despite everything that he's done, I mean, if you shouldn't be a one-issue voter, but if one of your issues is Israel, he's done so much. Moved the embassy to Israel, recognized Israeli sovereignty over the Golan Heights, and of course the Abraham Accords that brought peace between Israel, formal relations between Israel and four Muslim countries, the Arab countries. And this was these were all great achievements, and yet he got in 2020 only 24% of the Jewish vote, and in 2024, this year, so far he looks like he's going to get 40% of the Jewish vote, which is a great improvement, but still, Jews overwhelmingly vote Democrat. And there's one exception though, very religious Jews, the guys, the Hasidim with the black coats and the long sideburns and hats. They are overwhelmingly conservative. They vote for Republicans. But people like me, just your regular cookie cutter Jew, they vote overwhelmingly for Democrats, and I could never understand why that would be. It makes, I don't want to go on to a long talk on that. Maybe I'll do that someday to explore this in more detail. But the reason I'm bringing it up today is there's been an interesting poll I just saw in New York City New York. New York is one of the most liberal states in the country, and you would expect, well, it's always been the case that the largest Jewish population actually in the world outside of Israel is New York, and they overwhelmingly Jews go for the Democrats, but not this time, and that's what really surprised me. So I'm going to put up this table here, and you can see this is a table of, it's a recent New York Times Siena, which is one of the more accurate polls. If you're familiar with a website called 538 and Nate Silver, they rate the polls for accuracy, and the New York Times Siena poll is the second. It kind of alternates. Sometimes it's the highest rated poll. This time, as I'm recording this, I think it's the second highest poll. So that's the table, and now I just want to zoom in, give you a little close-up of one row in that table, and you look at the end there of this little close-up, and you see that Trump is leading Kamala Harris by 10 points, 54 to 44% in New York, which to me is, as I've mentioned in the past, I lived in New York for 40 years, and I guess that tells you how bad the anti-Semitism is in New York, because that was the other thing that Trump, obviously, I mean, his daughter is Jewish, his son-in-law is Jewish, he's got 3 grandchildren, they're Jewish, so you would expect him to be as far away from that. He's very philo-Semitic, and that's probably a big factor in New York, at least definitely New York City, and that's still surprising to me, because Jewish voters have always voted so overwhelmingly Democratic, and I hope it's a sign of things to come, that things are changing. And, we'll see what happens going forward. But I just wanted to share that. So thanks for stopping by. If you could subscribe, that would really be great. Comments always welcome below the video, the comment section below the video. Share this video with anyone you think would benefit from it. But most of all, come back and see me again. I would love to see all of you again. And until I do see all of you again, bye.